Yo, what up guys? Starting off the day with first year of point guard, and I have played 6 games with him, so I won't be talking much, just hoping you'll enjoy it and all that, and yeah, so see you until the last few minutes. See ya.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellum. It's making a change here. For Denver, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Russell in at shooting guard. Laverne is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Moutier in at the point. And Laverne kicks to Russell. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Clippers in the lead. And guys, Jeff Green, by every measure of athleticism and skill, should have become one of the game's better small forwards, but inconsistency has plagued him throughout his career.
And Kevin, I always go back to something my college coach told me. The mental to the physical is 4-to-1 in this game. And so through those 7 full seasons, he's teased everyone with that talent. And then it does suddenly disappear. And there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it is mental. He hasn't been able to sustain it in terms of the consistency, and that's why he hasn't fulfilled his potential.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Jordan the screen. Paul, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Russell with a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. The Clippers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Sacramento.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Jordan with a screen on Russell. Russell against Redick. Clock at 4. Puts it up. Tries to keep it alive. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Moutier dishes to Russell. From the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Moutier's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Paul passes to Griffin. Chandler with the block.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
That shot wide open. That's 7 points for Freak. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Paul kicks to Redick. Jordan high post. Redick against Russell. No good again that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the right side. 1 second left. Again, the Nuggets score.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean,
and a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special and influential teammate, Blake Griffin. Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris and Blake Griffin share so much in common when it comes to being the hardcore Clippers their owner brags about all the time.
and you think about it, Chris Paul is not easily impressed, nor is Doc Rivers, for that matter, but both of these guys have praised Griffin for how hard he's worked and how far he's come in his career.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
So on the floor for Denver, Russell, he's in at the point. Kenneth Faried is out there with Arthur. Then there's Harris. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings made some nice plays. He ended with 17 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Looking at some numbers for Blake Griffin, a wonderful string of games.
Here's Moutier. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Redick against Russell. Screened by Russell. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Well, perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Moutier, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead. So we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
And how about Moutier, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China. Already a very well-traveled young man for a player of his age.
Excellent D there from Pierce.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And Redick kicks to Pierce. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Russell. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
What a terrific shot. Those Hail Mary buckets always take your breath away.
And we're through the first half of it.
Look, Kevin, I've got Doc.
That shot right there goes out to save Everest. I didn't even mean for that to go on, but get rigged. I've nearly hit a half-court shot with every player that I've created. I'll see you soon.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set. And Los Angeles with some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. And then for Denver, Terrell Arthur. He's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Harris comes in for Gallinari. And it's Russell in for Moutier. Griffin is out there with Green. And it's Crawford. And it's Rivers. And it's Aldrich in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 9.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. As former coach of the year, rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Here's Russell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Griffin sets the screen for Rivers. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well?
High arcing shot. That's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Clippers trail by 13. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Russell. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Los Angeles. Laverne, he's checked in for Denver. Chandler comes in for Barton. Rivers. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Denver now. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Russell with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Arthur dishes to Laverne. On the wing, Harris. Chandler outside. From the wing, jump shot is good. Chandler's got his first basket of the night.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Attention, Staples Center. Please give a big round of applause for your Spirit and team.
Sorry, I just had to lock the door. See it.
So, for the Clippers, he's checked in for Aldridge. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Paul Pierce. And Denver with a change here, too. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Jarrell Arthur. The feed now to Rivers. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Rivers. And that's now 6 points for Blake Griffin. The Nuggets leading by 18. Outside, Russell. Chandler right side. Back to Russell. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And Faried kicks to Harris. On the wing, Chandler. And again, it's Denver.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Russell can't hit. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Clippers, Cole Aldridge. He's checked in for Griffin. Crawford comes in for Green, and it's Austin Rivers in for J.J. Redick. So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Faried at the 4. Will Barton is out there with Russell. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Jokic.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Timeout.
find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Rivers